Hello, welcome to Off the Beaten Tracks. Today I'm going to be doing the second part of my journey down to Frostburgh to see my partners play. So the second day I started off in Meadville, and I was in this shitty little hotel in Meadville, and I start driving south, and I'm going to stop at a place that in fact Steve Carlson recommended to me, called Jerry's Record Store in Pittsburgh. And as I'm going down, it starts to rain. I mean, it starts to bucket down. And I'm not a very good driver. And I'm driving alone. And I'm in the middle of some place I've never been before. And it's terrible. I mean, you can't really see very well. And of course, trucks are going past you at like 17,000 miles an hour and then spewing all that spray back in you. And this is a rented car and I don't drive well. And I pull over and I think I would put in some gas or something. And when I got back on the road, to my horror, I found out that the GPS, which was guiding me to Jerry's, the voice had gone. So all it was now was the little map on the GPS map and it gave you, turn left here, turn right, but it wasn't talking to me. So I found myself in downtown Pittsburgh in the rain, and I have to look over to see every time, and there's traffic everywhere because it's downtown Pittsburgh, and I'm taking lefts and rights all over the place, and it was awful. It was a nightmare. So I go into Jerry's. And it's a great store. And thank you, Mr. Carlson, for recommending it. So I get back in the car, and GPS girl is talking to me again. So she gets me back on the freeway, and I get out of Pittsburgh, and I'm heading down to Frostburgh. And then all of a sudden, the worst fog I've ever seen descends upon me. And the GPS at some point takes me off the highway onto basically a little, almost, it was paved, I think, but it was windy and like one lane kind of thing through the trees. It was like you were going into some sort of, hillbilly place where you were going to be murdered by a guy with a hockey mask and a chainsaw. And I'm going through, and I'm just terrified that the car's going to come the other way. And there were also, as I passed every once in a while, they were Amish or Quakers or something, and they were driving around on horses and buggies. So I've got horses and buggies with like street lights, the little reflector lights on them, and the fog, and I'm going through, and it's just a nightmare. But I did get to Frostburgh in one piece. God knows how I did it. And I did get the Jerry's records. So take it away, Jerry's. Thank you, Steve.
Surgical mask, he's got the Jake lay, but he's still kicking ass. He's got a scent that lingers, and he won't be through with you till he reaches in his sock and pulls out that butterfinger. It's Joe Bonner, Scottish finger. Joe Bonner's got a lip, Joe Bonner make you flip. Wow, man, that cat's a trip. Store cowboy, he's a Scottish magi. He likes breakfast burritos at the Diamond Shamrock, and you better pump that gas, and we gotta keep it moving, cause he's driving one straight shot from Santa Fe back to Deep Ellum. That's Joe Bonner, Scottish finger. His shins explode, his knee is cramped. You know he's coming when you hear that creepy laugh. Clunking on his cowbell, feeling hot and sticky in that witchy coochie mask. Rush to Nancy, but you know that won't last, cause he's on the verge of a high fructose sugar crash. It's Joe Bonner, Scottish finger. Joe Bonner's got a limp, Joe Bonner make you flip. Wow, man, that cat's a trip. Well, Joe Bonner's got a lip, he's got a flat kilt, he's got a shoddy back like that gets under your skin. He's got a big bag of sutures and he won't be through with you till he reaches in his sock and pulls out that Charlie tuna. It's Joe Bonner, Scottish finger. His shins exposed, his knees cramped. You know he's coming when you hear that creepy laugh. Swindle, sugar crash.